Are you sick of hearing about the stats showing children from broken, divorced homes growing up to be criminals and vagrants? Well, surprise, surprise. At this stage, many of our generation and younger are in that category now. So labeling single-parented children is a little generalistic, if I have to say so myself. This just adds pressure to the single parents out there, thinking we can do no right by our children when we do everything we can. Fact is, this is wrong. However, we can make a difference with our children getting used to the new norm. So stick with me and let's run through the options. Later on in the video, I'll share anecdotal ideas for separated parents to consider to make life a little easier from both sides. So hang on till the end and hear those ideas. Look at the time at the breakup when, for whatever reason this may have been, we won't go into that detail, but there's generally hurt, a lot of it. A lot of emotion around this breakup between parents. What's the first thing that happens? One parent tries to withhold access from another, right? This is a natural feeling because of the pain that one parent is feeling. Why are you doing this? You, whether mother or father, taking these actions, need to think as a parent first and not the hurting party in these situations, because it's not about you alone anymore. You have to see the situation from your child's point of view. If you take the other parent away from your child, they are going to feel they have done something wrong. Do you want to actually make your child feel bad or guilty? Something they haven't even done. In these situations, I always try to encourage parents to view the situation from your child's point of view and ensure you are communicating with your child. At this point, you are the parent first. Think first. If the other parent has done something legally wrong, of course, this is a different situation. Dealing drugs, theft, or if the parent is unfit to be around your child. For example, addiction, inappropriate behavior around children, or basic abuse. This needs to be explained to your child. Be clear here why they won't be seeing that parent anymore or for a while. Your child is going to think they are being punished when they have done nothing wrong, unless they understand they have done nothing wrong to cause the situation and you, the other parent, have taken the necessary actions for the relevant reasons. If possible, explain this out to them, of course. Perhaps you don't love each other anymore, or you are both tired of fighting, or one has actually found someone else to love. Yes, be honest about this. Whatever it is, be clear with your child. They have nothing to do with the circumstance, and both parents still love them unconditionally. Explain that things will be different going forward, but they will be seeing both parents, both of you, as much as possible, but not together anymore. Explain that this is going to take a little bit of getting used to, and we all have to get used to the new changes as a family, different places, but it's something we can do together. Don't try and make everything normal, because it is not normal, and they know it. As I've explained at my other videos before, these amazing beings are not to be underestimated. So don't try and fool them. Don't try and hide things from them, because they actually do pick everything up. Be sure you are available to discuss how they are feeling and let them know that if they are struggling with the new way of things, let them understand they can come and talk to you so that you are able to help them through it. As you will also have these bad days, let them know tell them you're having a bad day, you're feeling grumpy, and open that door so they understand, and let them know, I'm having a bad day, dealing with the new changes. How are you coping? It opens their door for them to talk about it as well, and that they know you're human about it too. Now that's the initial getting started with the new way of life. You are in the routine, and now the key is watching what you say. No matter what you feel about your ex, and you might have found some new information, given you a new perspective on the whole situation, this is irrelevant. Keep in mind, without that person, you would not have your child. That person is half of your child. So somewhere inside, you have to still care and love that person. And I know that's very hard to hear, but over time, it does get easier hearing and saying it. Even if you never have to see that person again, you still have a deep-seated love for them because they gave you your child. Please keep that in mind and remind yourself every now and again. Secondly, as said in other videos where I've added the playlist above to gain easy access to watch, our children start with us as their first role models and heroes in their lives. We as their parents are their unconditional love. We do not have the right to knock the other parent off their pedestal. We can only knock ourselves off our own pedestal. So as much as you want to speak badly about your ex, please watch where you do this. Do not do this around your child, as this does not put the other parent in bad light. It puts you in a bad light and knocks you off your own pedestal. Again, children are not stupid. Allow your child to realize each parent's shortcomings on their own, and this does happen. Just give it time. A reminder, if you are getting value from this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to get alerts to more videos like this, as this does help me out as well a lot. So, I never married my son's father, but when my son was born, he would just show up and when he wanted to see his son, keeping in mind my son was born 10 weeks premature. He would show up at 9 p.m. and wake my sleeping baby, and I would get slightly irate, as anyone would be, trying to keep a baby in a routine. I did get to a point where I insisted on a signed agreement before letting him remove my tiny baby from my house for day visits, but I never withheld him visiting except for reasonable hours. Yes, I let him take my son to his house on Saturdays so he could spend the day and understand what it was like as a father, as this was important to him, and my son had the right to spend time with his father. Yes, I sat at home panicked every second Saturday until he got home, but it wasn't about me. Now at the age of 20, my son has a great relationship with his father, and we, my son and I, have our relationship that is one of the strongest we have ever come across. But I remained honest in what I discussed about both parents, both our shortcomings, and I would not run his father down in front of him. I would share facts regarding both parents to ensure that he understood that neither of us are perfect, and he understood that he had no perfection to live up to, which made this easier for him to live his own life. I can just recommend to separated parents, stick to a routine, especially while the child is young, under 10 years old, so that they know where they are going and when. I've added a simple calendar in the description below that I made use of, and with this, both parents can use a shared drive and add school events and other important dates into this. Be responsible parents, even if you don't want to be responsible adults at the time of the breakup. Consider your child first. Don't allow your child to be a statistic, and remember to grab a copy of my checklist for parents to monitor your parenting areas in the description below. And remember, this always gives you direct access to me, as I am available for family coaching sessions. If you want to drop a comment, please do, as I do respond, and I am always happy to discuss topics that you would like to suggest. I appreciate you watching, and remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.